Here's the thing is our kids' behavior, really a lot of it has to do with us. Unintentionally, we mess up. We make things worse. We don't mean to. That is not what we want to do, but we're human. And we're tired and we're stressed. We have a lot on our plate. And we oftentimes, without realizing it, kind of project our own stresses and issues onto situations with our kids, right? Things that sometimes wouldn't phase us one day because we're calm, we got a good night's sleep, we had a yummy breakfast, we're feeling good, right? Our kid does something, we may not react, right? We're calmer. Another day, we're stressed out, we're having a lot going on, we slept terribly. That same behavior from our child is going to result in us completely flipping out, threatening and punishing and just losing it, right? The only difference in that situation was not the child's behavior, it was how we showed up, right? So that is the key. Our child is going to do what they're going to do. We can't control our child. They're young, they're working through things, they're still learning skills, they're dealing with their emotions. And yes, and part of our job and part of what I help parents with is teaching those skills to our kids and how to engage with our kids when they do misbehave, how to recognize the skills that they need and the unmet needs that they have. So we need to definitely help our kids. That is a huge part of what we do. But we also have to recognize that a lot of the times it's our personal experience, it's the thoughts in our heads, it's how we're showing up that affects how the situation is going to play out. The same situation we might handle calmly one day and not calmly the other day. Again, the only difference is how we showed up. Our kids did the exact same thing both days. So, learning to get control of our emotions and our thoughts and starting to work on how we respond to things intentionally rather than reacting can make a huge difference in how our child engages with us and even their behavior. Kids are much more likely to engage and to cooperate with people that they feel calmness with, that they feel are hearing them. They're much likely to push back when we lose it and when we when we act a little crazy and we start making demands that are kind of out there from left field. They don't understand that we're just having a rough day. They are just like, what is going on? Why are you yelling at me right now? They don't understand it. And we need to work on ourselves. We need to start really taking ownership of our own feelings and thoughts and take the lead over control. We can't expect our kids to control themselves when we are struggling controlling ourselves. So we need to start there. And when we do that, we show up differently. We show up in ways that aren't going to escalate the situation, that are going to bring our kids to us. They're going to be more likely to come to work through things with us because we're calmer, we're easier to talk to. They're going to trust our reactions, that we're not going to flip out. So that's what the Yell Free Planner for, is to give you an outline and to get you to start working on the different pieces you need to get control of your reactions. It's not going to solve all your problems. And one reason it's not is because we're human. This is huge. Even if you go through the Yell Free Planner, even if you start mastering your thoughts and you do self-care and you're doing great, you're still going to mess up. Chances are you're still going to blow it. We are going to have nights where we're not sleeping well. We are going to have days where we're fighting with our partner or things are just going to hell. We are going to have days where we're going to lose it and it's not going to be proportional to what's going on. It's going to happen. But the idea is to, one, become more aware of this and to try to minimize that happening. At least catch ourselves when we start to lose it, or at least lose it less often. It's a work in progress. Parenting is on the job training. It is a lifelong practice. And so the goal is not perfection, it's progress. And that's what I want you to work towards. We're still going to mess up. And that's what I teach too, is what to do when you mess up, right? There's ways to repair the situation. There's ways to teach your mistakes, is teaching opportunities and modeling for your kids who are also going to probably grow up to be imperfect adults. So we want to also model our mistakes and show them how to gracefully handle when they do lose it, when they do make a mistake.